Hello everybody, my name is Austin Randolph. Really quick housekeeping stuff before I get into my spiel, my little top 10 list. If you like what I do, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be wonderful. Helps me out, costs you nothing, and you get a notification whenever I make a video. Sometimes it's a gear review, sometimes it's like a demo, sometimes it's a comparing thing, and then sometimes it's a little more topical, like today. So I was at the gym earlier and I looked down at my phone and Reverb gave me a notification that they put out their best-selling guitars of 2024 list. So let's talk about it. I thought some of the things on this list were interesting. I have it pulled up right here. I'll probably put it on the screen, I don't know, maybe there for the duration of this video. But we'll kind of go 10 to 1, talk about some interesting changes from what I remember last year 2023 sales were, and some surprises and some kind of the same. We'll start off with number 10. Number 10, we had the PRS SE Custom 24, which I have to be honest, I was surprised that the SE Custom 24 made it to the top 10 over this guy, the SE McCarty 594. But, I mean, that's like their bread and butter guitar, right? And that's their affordable line, so that makes sense. 9, we had... Oh, man, I wish I was holding mine. I literally just got one, like, 3 days ago in the mail. We have the PRS SE DGT, the David Grissom Tremolo Signature. I haven't, obviously, made any videos about it. I just got it. All I can tell you is it's as good as everybody says it is. So I'm glad it's on the list. I'm glad it's like above the Custom 24 because it's, wow, amazing. Number 8 surprised me. So number 8 was the PRS Silver Sky John Mayer Signature. Notice how there's no SE on there. That's a really expensive guitar. And the fact that John Mayer is still relevant enough amongst the guitar community. And if you say he's not, then I don't know what to tell you, because his full bore American Signature PRS cracked number 8, and it's pricey, man. I don't know what the price is off the top of my head. If somebody I'm sure somebody can tell me in the comments, but that's number 8, and I thought it was interesting because I mean, like, the John Mayer album that for me and a lot of people that really solidified in my brain the level of guitar competency and how, let me put it this way, I'm being flubby with my words. Continuum was his best album. I think a lot of guitar players agree, and that was, God, 12 years ago or something like that. So, man, I'm shocked and pleasantly surprised that his signature American guitar is at number 8. Number 7 and number 6 we'll do together because they're not shocking. I don't think they've ever been not in a top 10 selling guitar model list. We have the Gibson Les Paul 50s and 60s model. 50s sold a little less than the 60s. It usually does. The 60s has the flamey tops and the little bit thinner neck that people like. Number 5, so the top 5. We had the American Pro 2 Telecaster. Ooh, nice, new. I'm surprised it made it to number 5 when it's on the newer side, to be honest with you. I really think 4 and up tell me an interesting story. So because last year, 2023, the best-selling guitar by a mile was the SE Silver Sky, right? Number 4, we have the Fender Player Stratocaster. It sells well every year. I'm not shocked it's in the top 5. What I am surprised by is that number 3 is the SE Silver Sky. It didn't fall to position 2, it fell to position 3. And you can kind of tell from looking at the prices on Reverb. I think they just sold so well that everybody had one. And now the used market is full of them. And plenty of people still have them. So I guess that would kind of make sense. It sold crazy well initially. 1 and 2 are both Fender guitars. not surprising, but Fender American Pro 2 Stratocaster is number 2, which does surprise me. It's a newer model. I'm surprised that it's at number 2. I mean, I kind of had my eye on like TikTok and Instagram Reels, and I really think that Fender gave so many social media people Pro 2 and Ultra 2s when they first came out that they really went after the social media marketing side from almost kind of an organic perspective. And shit, man, maybe that worked out because the Pro 2 Telly's 5 and the Pro 2 Strat is number 2. So good for them. And good for Fender for staying so relevant for, my God, what, 60, 70 years? Number 1, Fender Player Telecaster. I really think number 1, there's nothing new about this model. It's just the Mexican Telly. Just like the Player Strat, it's just the Mexican Strat. There's nothing new, there's nothing revolutionary. They've just been updating a little bit throughout the years, right? I think it's significant that the Telecaster is number 1 over the Strat because that just goes to show me, again, just from my end in my age demo that I typically interact with on the internet, a lot of guys play Telecasters, and a lot of guys play Telecasters in like the kind of Midwest emo, kind of math rocky kind of setting. That has become the guitar model if you want to play like super crazy technical cleans with really sad emotional lyrics about like strip malls in Ohio, right? I'm kidding, but not really. That really just goes to show me, man, this list in general, I'm going to stop blabbing and wrap it up because you've gotten the list now. This list really, to me, is illustrating the power of social media marketing, whether it's organic. Like, I think number 1, the Telly being number 1, I think that's organic. I think there's a subsect of social media platforms where math rock and emo rock and the tappy stuff is really popular, and all those guys play Tellys. So Tellys are what sold really well. And then I think the Pro 2 stuff, I think that was just really smart on Fender's part. I wish Gibson, and you can see PRS starting to do more of it, but I really wish Gibson would get their guitars in the hands of more organically well-liked and popular personalities on the internet. It can't feel forced. It can't feel like, Fender just sent me this guitar and I'm so excited. It has to feel natural. It has to be somebody who actually enjoys your product. But I wish Gibson and PRS would do a little more of it, but Fender is just killing the game right now by putting their new instruments in the hands of the people that are going to champion them from the rooftops. So that's what I think, everybody. I don't know how much was revolutionarily surprising about this list, but I did think it was interesting. I got some little nuggets to take away from it. So what did you guys think? I don't know. Were you surprised by anything? Were you pleasantly surprised? Were you pissed about anything? Let me know down below. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody.